Here are the winners from my recent Welkin giveaway. The next one will be at 90k, so subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss it. In this video, let's talk about the upcoming characters that are going to be released in the next versions of the game. There are only 6 days left on the Yellen and Emily banner, so if you want to save up to 20% on Genesis crystals, visit lootbar.gg. Let's try to buy 3,280 plus 600 Genesis crystals pack for $42, which costs $50 in-game. As you can see, on top of it being cheaper, you get an extra 5% discount, bringing the final price down to $40. So it's a whole 20% cost advantage compared to in-game purchases. We just have to enter the UID and choose a server. Here we go. I received my Genesis crystals in under 5 minutes. Lootbar has over 1,000 reviews, and many big YouTubers have also partnered with Lootbar, making it a trustworthy service. Use my link from the description or pinned comment and get an additional 5% discount. Let's start with the most anticipated character, Mavuika. She is obviously the Pyro Archon and uses a claymore, which is very cool considering there isn't an Archon who uses a claymore yet. All previous Archons got their banners right after the main Archon quest ended. For example, the Archon quest in Sumeru ended in 3.2, and Nahida's banner was also in 3.2. The same goes for Furina. You might be thinking, well, that means Mavuika will be released in 5.2, right? Not really. In the recent special program, it was mentioned that we will get 500 free Primogems for completing the new Archon quest in every patch. It was mentioned that we will get free rewards in 5.0, 5.1, and 5.3, which means the Natlan Archon quest will end in 5.3. Therefore, Mavuika's banner will be in 5.3 and it's official. I don't know why no one is talking about the fact that they didn't say anything about 5.2, like, is there no Archon quest in 5.2? Is it going to be a filler update that early? If that's the case, there's a good chance we'll see a Chronicle Wish in 5.2, but it's too early to say. Oh, by the way, we also won't get Pyro Traveler until 5.3, so that's probably related to Mavuika's release. So Mavuika's banner is in 5.3. Let's move on to IANSAN. Her vision is finally confirmed, and from the footage we saw in the trailer, she will be an Electro unit. She's a 4-star character, uses a polearm, and her release will be in 5.1 alongside Zilonen. Now, on to Chaska. Initially, everyone thought she was going to be Cryo, based on what we saw in the Natlan trailer, but somehow in the recent trailer, her vision became a Nemo. I don't know how that happened, but Cryo and a Nemo kind of look the same, so maybe she was always a Nemo, or her vision was changed. Anyway, Chaska is a 5-star character, and from the current info, she uses a bow and has the ability to fly, which is very nice. Let's hope it's similar to Wanderer. Chaska's banner is expected to be in version 5.2, so if we don't get an Archon quest in 5.2, her release will be during the filler update. So, we have IANSAN in 5.1, Chaska in 5.2, and Mavuika in 5.3. Let's continue with a new character in 5.4. Update 5.4 is going to be the next Lantern Rite, and we'll get a new character related to that event. Do you remember that old lady in Liyue who gave us the teapot? Her name is Madame Ping, and we currently have information suggesting she may become a playable character in version 5.4. You might be thinking, she's an old lady. No way we'll get her as a playable character. Yes, but one thing to keep in mind is that she is an Adeptus, and Adepti do not age, so her appearance as an old lady is probably just a disguise to blend in with humans. Her true form was shown in the story teaser, Echoes of the Heart, so this will be her playable model. We also have info about her weapon. It's going to be a polearm with a substat of 88% crit damage, which will suit Xiao very well. One last thing, her playable name won't be Madame Ping, and it will be changed, just like with Jian Yun. Well, that was some update on the upcoming characters. Which one are you looking forward to the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to save up to 20% on Genesis crystals, visit lootbar.gg. The link is in the description.